At Lord's, walking into the last day, 6 wickets in hand, India faltered. But today at Manchester, walking in with 8 wickets in hand, they have managed to draw this test, stay in the game. And also, the fact that in 2021-22, when India came to England, India were ahead 2-1, walking into Edgbaston and managed to lose the test. It became 2-all. Previously, when England were actually 2-1 in the 2018-19 series, they went on to comfortably win at Oval. Put everything into context. How much of an impetus is this game for India?
Well, I think as I said before, even if they lose at the Oval, I've seen enough in this series that they're going to be fine. This young team are going to be fine going forward. But if they can get to the Oval and win, and they can level the series, it'll be a tremendous series. And the first series for a young captain, the combination with the captain and the coach is an important one. If you can draw your first series. I look back to my first series against South Africa, and we went to the Oval 2-1 down. And we managed somehow to win that last game against South Africa. And we drew the series 2-all, and we had the likes of Freddie Flintoff, Steve Harmison, Simon Jones. Martin Bicknell played. He was our senior pro, Martin Bicknell. But it was like the start of something. We worked hard. We didn't play great at Headingley. We got blown away, and then we went down to the Oval, and we gave, I think, South Africa 480. And we thought, oh, God, we're knackered now. And then Trescothick gets a double, Graham Thorpe gets 100 on his comeback into the side, and we managed to win the test match. It was a massive boost for me as a captain. To think in my first series, I've not lost a series against a quality South Africa side. And I look at Shubman Gill and think, if he can get to the Oval and win, and they can be 2-all away from home in the UK. Coming to the UK over the course of the last, 15, 20 years has been one of the hardest challenges.
True. Very.
It's not as hard as going to India or, sometimes going to Australia. But
it is from an Indian point of view. I think England, Australia, these are very tough countries to tour.
Yeah. Ben Stokes will play without any question. But how much can he bowl? I look at Josh Tong. I think he'll probably come back in. Gus Atkinson, if he's fit, he might replace Brydon Cast. I guess Chris Woakes, can he play a whole series? We'll have to wait and see. He's not getting any younger. It'll be the case of Jofra Archer as well. Can Jofra play 3 on the trot? Now it's 2-1. If it was 3-1, it's easy. You just change all your attacking. You give everyone a go. Now it's 2-1 and you have to win. If they're ready to go again, it wouldn't surprise me if they get thrown the ball. After this series, they've got a decent break. They can rest and have a few weeks off. So it might be that I don't want them to risk anything with Jofra Archer. If there's any kind of the red zone, you've been in coaching, you have red zone. If he's close to the red zone, he just can't play. We can't risk that Jofra Archer would pick up a nasty injury. So Josh Tong can easily replace Jofra Archer. That's like a like for like. And I guess Gus Atkinson and his hamstring, is it ready to go over the course of 5 days? And that'll be a decision that England will make.
And India will have some changes as well, because we don't know if, for sure, Pant is not going to be available from what we're hearing. The fact that Jasprit Bumrah is obviously someone that you need to look after, that's a big question there as well. Now, amongst the bowlers, I would think that Anshul Kamboj will not probably make it to that squad, even though that's a pitch that could be very useful. Shardul Thakur, given what Michael is saying, is the kiss the deck kind of bowler, which will definitely probably help him. And the fact that he played really well the last time he was there. Is it going to be Prasidh Krishna or Arshdeep? One of them. And the fact that Siraj has played 4 tests on the bounce and he's bowled beautifully, he's given his heart out. Whether he still has something in the tank left for him when he reaches the whole test. Lots of questions.
He'll go again.
He will go again.
He's a warrior. He'll go again. Arshdeep Singh,
yes.
Left armour for the off spinner.
But you're not playing Kuldeep, are you?
No, I don't think I am. I mean, I guess if we get down to the Oval, it's a real dry one. You could look at going 3 and 3, but I can't imagine it'll be really dry.
Having said that, dry one, do you think England will look at certain kind of pitches which probably assist the bowlers a little more?
I think they'll want a bit of grass. Right. They'll want to see a bit of carry through to the keeper. So, the Oval generally is a pitch that carries through nicely to the keeper, but it's a good pitch because over the course of the test match, the footholds develop nicely and they become a little bit crumbly and spin can play a part. But, if it gets to that stage, it generally takes 3 days and the 4th and 5th day it starts to spin. And you've got Washington and Jadeja will cause plenty of action if that's the case. And I guess that with Arshdeep Singh for the off spinner, Washington Sundar, left arm over, create a bit of rough. We might finally, throughout the series, we've seen no rough outside the off stump at the right hand. Finally, a right hander might take guard if a left armer plays, and he might see a bit of dirt outside his off stump.
True, very true.